It's Wednesday, September. What is it? The 20? Oh, I'm sorry. October 2nd. I need to reevaluate. And I am taking a look at the National Park Ethnography page online. And so I say in my description that I don't trust nothing. And so I don't really have a reason to trust any of the sources, historical informations. So it's just a matter of using a variety of sources to come up with a common truth. I think I said common sense. So I need to share screen. I'm getting better at this. So this is Park Park Ethnography Program, National Park Service, U.S. Department of the Interior. National parks associated with African Americans, an ethnographic perspective, is an interactive map that links to some of the many national parks commemorating the African American story in our nation's culture, heritage, and history. It also includes links to parks having less well known or only recently uncovered associations with African Americans. Learn from individual and everyday people's lives, defining historical moments and the ethnography that brings these stories to life. Let's see where that leads. I'm not going to read all of this. I'm just going to introduce this, put the link in. I'm just kind of skimming through. So anytime I see African American, I see African preceding American, it's already a hijack as far as I'm concerned. And this page is probably worth reading. Let's see how many pages it is. Okay. Click on the map to explore national parks associated with African Americans. Okay, so the reason why African preceding American is of issue to me is because if it is known that American Aborigines were mixing with Africans, then why would the African precede American as if African is first? When you be an American Aborigine first and then influenced by African? So I don't know. You know what I mean? I hear what Chinese American, maybe. I don't know how that works. Like, do you go to, if you are born in China, do you become an American Chinan? Okay, so I'm in my natural, authentic home environment. So excuse the birds; they probably want to fly. Are you gonna let them out, Nene? No. Okay. You gonna let them out so they can stop mocking me? Okay, so my question is, and I'm already sidelined. When you're born in another country, does that country then precede the country you're born in as a designation for you culturally? Now, I don't know how I can ask that question. I don't know how I can ask a question like that. Let me just try. Let me try. Uh, born in born in Great Britain. Great Britain with a Chinese. Let's go father. I'm sidetracked, but I really need to know if there's any way to know that if you're in another country and you have a parent coming from another country, you're born in a country, your parent is coming from another country, one of your parents, do you then become the parent that's entering the country? Are you then designated as that parent, then the parent of the, okay, let me try this. Chinese Britain. Chinese, let me just see. Chinese American. What are Chinese Americans? Chinese Americans are Americans who, okay. I'm not in no position to do those things, like donating right now. Chinese Americans are Americans who are descendants of Chinese, particularly Han Chinese ancestry, which also includes American-born Chinese persons. Well, that's just like saying that's like saying you're a person who is bringing your complete culture, but you're born in America. Not that you're an Aboriginal American or an American Aborigine who's influenced by a parent who is from somewhere else.